All right, let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome for another exciting morning. Everything looks pretty good here, and a lot of big stocks moving. Bitcoin is doing fabulous right now. There was some big news that did come out regarding something. I'm going to share it with you, all of you here. Hold on one second. Let me bring this up. And yeah, this came out from, you can see here, Trump came out and said Genius Act is being threatened by the banks. If we don't get a clarity action done, China will be more powerful in crypto. So he posted this on his True Social, and a couple of screenshots right here. You can see how many views this thing has already hit up and got already. So a lot of great moving in the market. Let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. So we were doing phase 3. And I was really, really nervous because I was just telling Josh, I own a shitload of Coinbase, a lot of it. And for whoever was in class, you probably heard me. I was getting a little nervous, but let me just bring this up right here. So it had a really good move. You could see here on Monday, and it went up to about 850. Now, remember, this is the ETF, not the common, because I think I own close to like 10,000 shares of the stock right here. It came down to here, and I'm like, oh shit, stock's at big support levels, getting nervous. Now, what we teach you in class is that you have to kind of, you can work off the common, you can't work off the ETF. And then I'm like, all right, you know what? Started going back up. I'll tell you, I was this close to selling it, that close. It had a really big dive right there. You could see that. And then it went right back up. And I'm like, okay, closes here. Because you got to remember, like, for every 10,000 shares on a dollar is $10,000 for me. Now, for some of you, maybe you trade 1,000 shares. 1,000 shares, every dollar is $1,000. So, you got to be careful when it comes to stocks like this. But I was a really, really big fan of, because when the stock got destroyed, and you obviously know the whole story about Coinbase. Well, now it's up. It got gapped up really big this morning. Now I want to show you here on level 4, because I think this will kind of help answer the question right here. Hold on. Shoot. I got to go back. I deleted it. Okay, I got to upload it. But what happened around 1 o'clock in the morning, we had a really, really nice move in Bitcoin, big pop right there. And that's what ended up happening on that stock. I'm going to see if I can kind of show it to you on level 4. We're going to keep, I got to wait. It's loading up. And we'll come back to it. But anyway, all these stocks are on the watch list. All right. So you got Coin. You can see it right there. It's up $13 already this morning, up 7%. You have MSTR. And remember, there's the ETFs on that too. MSTR. You have IBIT. I was just talking to Josh in pre-market. He did a nice little swing trade. He did a day trade, and it converted a day trade into a swing trade. IBIT. Look at the stock back in the highs when it was at 120,000 Bitcoin. That was a 70, came down to 40. IBIT. So these are all doing fabulous right now. Really, really nice moving stocks right now. Okay. All right. It looks like I'm starting to get Bitcoin has a big, a little bit of a seller out there. There's about 163 Bitcoins out there right now being sold. So stock is moving up pretty nicely. So, okay, I think I got it. It's still loading. Let me share it with you. So you see right here, right around 4 o'clock in the morning, you see it says the 4th. This is when we started hanging that big one. 1 o'clock in the morning, it was at 68,000. And you could see we're from 68 all the way up to 71. And it's still going higher. Let me tell you, for some of you that are in class, you know this. We were talking about, I was talking actually with Josh too, the other instructors, some of you on social media. If you don't know, we have several instructors that work at Cyber Trading, but our crypto guy, which is Josh here, which by the way, he's going to be doing a class on it next week on the Cyber Expo. So hopefully we're going to send a bulk email on that. So hopefully see all you there. But getting back to it, he he's thinking about it's going to probably go to 80,000. That's what he's projecting where it's going to go. But it looks so far, it looks pretty good. All right. So I'm really, really super excited about it because I kind of went all in on this Coinbase on it because it took a very big hit. You could see it was up at 400. Let me blow this up a little bit bigger so you could see it. Stock was at 400. Stock got really beat up from 260, came up to a whopping. Right here is when we really started watching it, when it came right down to about 140. And then we had the 3 candlesticks. So everyone should have probably got somewhere right around the 160 price level right there. And you can see we're from 160. Now we're at 195. So definitely looking great there. Now, there were a bunch of other stocks that we traded yesterday that were in the list there. We can load them up there. I know running out of time. Want to get ready for the market opened up. But those are the stocks that we traded. If you're watching on social media, you could see all of them: ASTS, Target, Pinterest, Plug, all those, ESDS, all those stocks. And then on the short side, you could see all those took some very big hits. So they all did really well. And remember, every day is a new adventure at Cybertrade University. All right. So let's go talk about what's moving this morning. Because remember, we got phase 3 that's starting today. And also, we do have our podcast that is going today. We got Thor Young that's coming on at 11 a.m. So don't forget, right after this, after we trade the Power Hour, what I like to call it, 30 minutes later, we're going to have our podcast, and you're all invited, and we're going to broadcast all live on social media. Now, one of the big movers that is moving this morning, I know some of you guys really got a nice little clip in this. This stock got destroyed. It had so many reverse stock splits. But last year was at the $7,000 price range with the reverse stock splits. Stock took a very, very big hit. It's finally going up this morning. $10 stock, all the way up to about $30. I know some of you here even got a little late around 8:30. If you got in at 15, you doubled your money already on the VC IG. So that stock was a great, great mover so far in the morning. We're going to put that on the watch list, but it is a volatile stock, okay? It is a category, maybe 5, I would give it. Now, for some of you here, what does that mean? Category 5, if you're not a $1,000 day trader, you don't want to trade it, okay? The stock is extremely volatile. You could probably trade, very little shares to have fun, but be very, very careful. It is very, very volatile, all right? Now, a couple other stocks that are moving. This one is just starting to make a move right now. This is why we like to trade, program trading at 9:30. ADVB, another nice little stock right here, ADVB. Spread is a little big. It just started coming up. It's about 80%. Let me see where the orders are on this one, ADVB. Check it out over here. I got to load it up and see where the iceberg orders. Okay, there's a bunch of orders out here that just started showing up. You could see it right there. A lot of orders right here. Just came out of nowhere. Program trading just kicked in. So it's probably got to take a little breather. By the way, yesterday at 3 o'clock, I did post a new video on iceberg orders, and I did it specifically on which one? Let me show it to you. Let me bring it up here for you. If you haven't watched it yet, like I told you, I'm doing a series every day on trades, on, iceberg orders, lessons, great lessons, everything. So let me bring this up. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. We'll post up the link. I'll have Rich post it up for you. I'm having too many moving parts here. It's a problem when you have too many windows up and running. But I did post a new video yesterday. Definitely watch it. It's on all social networks, all right? It talks about iceberg orders. I think you guys are big block orders. All right, let's go through the watch list too. A couple other ones here that we have here. ALDX had a really good move after hours, but it's on a downtrend. The stock was $7, went all the way down here. We'll put this on the B list. DLXY. Nice little stock. This one was a very inexpensive stock. Very cheap, very inexpensive, nice and tradable, up 66%. AIFF, we've been talking about it all morning. Some of you guys have been enjoying it. Got in a little early. Maybe you got in at the dollar price range of 14 cents, 1,000 shares, $140. Not bad for a day's pay so far. This stock is really not tradable. Ugly spread right here. Ugly spread right here. This one up 20%. Good volume, but not really like in the trend. You know what I mean? And we're not getting the higher high or the lower low. All right. Swim, no good. BNAI, we've been watching the stock every day. It's got a big spread, though, so I would be very careful of that one. Oh, edibles is moving this morning. Wow, the stock took a really big hit. We've done really well with edibles. I want to put it on the B list because I know when the stock does move, if day traders catch wind of it, this stock will move. So just seeing it on that list is a great sign. And that pretty much does it. Don't really see anything. These are all ETFs on Coinbase. CONL, I don't know if this, no, CONL is, okay. All right, losers, what's happening? We know that's why that's in a loser. It was a big gainer from yesterday. Let me see if we catch any good shorts here. This is the invert ETF, CONI on Coinbase. There's a shitload of ETFs on that one. This is garbage. All right, New York Stock Exchange. We got this one that's moving up pretty nicely. CANF. Nice little move on that one. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll put that on the watch list. BW. Moving up pretty nicely. Got a nice little trend here, trading at the highs. Spread. Okay, I put it on the B list. BW. MSTU is the ETF on MSTR. So if you want to buy MSTR and pay, where is it trading at right now? $143. You could trade this one. So, but we have MSTR on the watch list. All right. And BNNU, this one's moving up pretty nicely. Good volume. This is another BMNR is the ETF. So this one's moving up pretty good today, this morning. So we can keep an eye on this one. BMNR. And remember, you need to follow the stock to know how to trade ETF. All right. All right, traders. I think that's about it. We got a good list. Here's the invert of MSTR. This is the short. Obviously, it's not doing too well. And that's the other opposite. All right. So good movement this morning so far. A lot of good stocks right now. Now, remember, just really quick, we got phase 3 in the morning and the afternoon. It's the last phase of our classes. We got lesson 3 and 4. We just posted a link up there in the cyber group room. So if you're a student, that's how you get in. If you're not a student yet, you're a trial member, you want to know a little bit more about it, talk to our education advisors. Social media, everybody on social media right there. If you guys want to come and join our trading floor, here's that little QR code. Take your phone, scan that QR code. We're here all day long for the past 35 years. Longest running educational school in the industry, and also one of the top ranked, highest rated educational schools, and recognized by more brokerage firms and do more education for more brokerage firms than any school in the industry. If you want to know why, click on that QR code, get registered. Don't forget, we'll be back here on social media doing our podcast. We do our once a week. So that will be at 11 a.m. And that is obviously with Thor Young, one of another good trader. And we're going to have some fun talking about him about the market and what he's been working on. So don't forget to miss that. It's some of the good things that we give over here at Cyber Trading. Guys, good luck. We'll be right back. I will see you, the rest of you, in 15 minutes. For everybody else, if you don't register, we'll see you back here in the podcast at 11 a.m. Eastern. Good luck, everybody. Happy trading. Trade safe.